Hi everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about a few ways you can approach 251 in major, and it's going to go like this: D minor, G altered, C major 7, and A altered. And when I'm playing this in time, it's going to go like this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to play chord tones, and it's going to be like this: third, flat 13, free, flat 13, third, flat 13, free, flat 13. So that's the first thing, just be able to play what I call guide tones. That means on this D minor over here, I know that I have a flat 3, and on my next chord, flat 13. Then on the C major 7, up a half step, it's going to be E, the 3 of C major. And then another half step above, we got our flat 13. And now the next thing is just embellishing them with the simplest ideas ever, like just approaching them. So now the next step is going to be attaching different arpeggios into those guide tones. So instead of playing just the flat 3, I'm going to play something like... I have this major 7 arpeggio building from the 3rd of D minor. Going to the 3rd, I'm going to the 3rd. On this flat 13, same thing, I'm going to construct an arpeggio from the 7 of G altered. So I'm getting I'm going to flat 13, I'm going to flat 13. This is going to be a minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio built from the 7 of G. I'm going to the flat 13, so I got... And then on the C major 7, I can play something like an F major 7. So then on the A altered, I can play something like, just like what I did with the G. But from the 7 of A7, I'm gonna get a G minor 7 flat 5. So together I have this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's giving me that sound of like arpeggios are approaching. Another thing you can start doing, of course, which it's kind of obvious, but for some reason we don't do it. Guitar players, we just don't just do it, which is playing whatever you're learning in different octaves. So the guide tones, seeing those just like up an octave in relationship to the chords. So D minor 7, this is my flat 3 over here. G, this is my flat 13. Then C major 7, that's my 3 over here, and then A, this is my flat 13 again. So I have... Right? Let's check it out. Right, and now if I start embellishing those, so that arpeggio over here is gonna be... So it's funny, you see this D minor 7, but I'm thinking about this approach with the arpeggio. G altered, this kind of like F minor 7 flat 5 from the 7 of the chord is gonna be... And then on the C major 7, you can play this F major 7 from here. And then on the A7, this G minor 7 flat 5 over that A chord is gonna be over here. So we have it over here, F major 7 over D minor. Then on the G, we have this. From the 7 we have a minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, giving us this altered sound. C major 7, we're gonna play an F major 7. And then on the A7 over here, we're gonna go to the 7 and play another minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. So just using that. So, you know, if I want to get into more like making those sound more like phrases, I can develop lines around the arpeggios. So for the F major 7, instead of just playing, I can go something like, you know, embellishing that arpeggio. Even though it sounds like a complicated line, I'm just thinking about the arpeggio, F major 7, coloring that around my D minor. Then G, I'm seeing this from the 7, I'm seeing again, you know, this, but I can see the scale, the altered scale that is meeting within that arpeggio. And then C major 7, even though I'm playing an F major 7 on top of that, I can see the C major scale, and it's kind of like, I can see the sequences just around that. Even though I'm playing an F major 7 as an arpeggio, it's just like kind of like superimposing that sound of the C major. You know, I can see that as part of my C major tonality. And then if I go to the A7, same idea that we had for the G7, going to the 7, I can see my A altered, which is the minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio I have that is built up from the 7 of that A chord. And then I can associate the A altered scale to that arpeggio as well. So now if I just improvise with that in mind, I will need to kind of see all of the materials all over the fretboard. So instead of just seeing F major 7 just here, I will go ahead and see it all over the fretboard. Same goes for the next arpeggio. If I think about G altered, I will know how to express that G altered with that upper structure minor 7 flat 5 all over the fretboard, right? So stuff like, I'm always seeing the arpeggio and the scale interact. You know, it's still part of the meeting points between the scale and the arpeggio, coloring that chord. If you really want to go deeper into these kind of subjects and really get a solid understanding of the fretboard, also learn some jazz language, check out my 51 Galactic Jazz Licks and Galactic Modern Guitar courses. What would you like my next lesson to be about? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video.